All right. Well, first of all, many thanks for everybody that watched that hour and 43 minutes. After a while, I realized we were really absorbing a lot of time, and I kept feeling like it was building, so it was going somewhere. So, but I really just was like, well, just touch base. That's how it began. And then, of course, it just evolved from there. And we're always in hope that it evolved from there with the Holy Spirit's doing. If not, that was just a lot of flesh and a lot of wasted time. So, but y'all are there. Y'all are here. I appreciate it. And I appreciate y'all. And we're going to go over a lot of your comments and look at things and try to keep it as short as we can this time. I sent some things to prep out of your comments, and then I will read the rest of the comments. So they're not loaded yet. What I have found out, though, is they do load. So if I just let me circulate it one more time, and I will pop it in. There it is. I think the old lady in the Western world, look at the menstrual blood disappearing, kind of alludes to the Western world. You might say Christian world goes old and barren. And it got 2 likes. One of those were mine, I'm pretty sure. So somebody else liked it. Very much so could be. When I saw people break down iPet Goat years ago, a couple years ago, I started watching people break it down because I didn't even know about it till a few years ago. I knew Trump was the Antichrist before I learned about iPet Goat, if that gives you an idea. And I learned Trump was the Antichrist in 2017. So let's say around 2018, I started learning about iPet Goat. I didn't know what it was. I knew it was bad. I knew it was the end times. I knew they did it. I didn't understand that the Ghost in the Machine had done it, even though I pretty much had understood what the Ghost in the Machine was by the time I watched it. But the Lord didn't allow me to put it all together right then. So I'm a very slow learner, but that very well could be. So thank you for that. That lady in that tower, though. Oh, I already told you in the video what I thought or what I had heard, but I really don't know. So any opinion is a good opinion with that one. They're calling the upcoming Trump rally a victory rally. Victory rally comes to Donald Trump is dead, Dia de los Merodos, Donald Trump's end, The Last Supper, Blackout Tuesday. Wow. Is that on a Tuesday? Upcoming Trump rally, and we'll figure out what day that's coming on. But Donald Trump's end, that's the kind of stuff I'm looking for. Donald Trump is dead. That's the kind of stuff I'm looking for. When I gematria something, that's what I'm looking for. So if you're telling me the upcoming, and he doesn't use quotation marks, but I'm pretty sure I speak as Michael's language. So I think you're meaning because the victory rally is in all caps. Yeah, and he said victory rally. So we're going to take a look at it. Victory rally. And it's got an 18, a 108, and an 18. And in their world, they like to think of things as they drop zeros in their world. So it's really like an 18, an 18, and an 18 in all three, which is 6 plus 6 plus 6. But anyway, let's look at it. I've never looked at Michael's stuff before, but I'm going to look at it this time, not to see if he's right, because I know he's right, but just to see what all is out there and just to show y'all how it says it. It's, like see if there's anything else there. Donald Trump is dead. I'm telling you now. That's big. Trump victory rally in Georgia, December. Trump victory rally in Georgia, December 2020. God, I butchered that. Sorry. Trump victory rally in Georgia, December 2020. I just want the date. Trump visits Georgia on Saturday. That's the 5th. So that's not on a Tuesday, unless he dies on a Tuesday. Saturday, December 5th, 7 p.m. All right, hang on just a second. I'm going to do something. All right, it's at 7 o'clock on the 5th. I wanted to key in 28 days, 6 hours, 42 minutes, 12 seconds, and go backwards. That takes us back to 11:7, which was the, that's from Revelation 11:7. So I don't know. That to me would be when he's rising out of the pit, but didn't anything go down that day? Did Trump's... Donald Trump, November 7th, 2020. Yeah, it was right after the election. So I will not rest until American people have the honest vote. So Trump made us he laid down the gauntlet, perhaps. I don't know. Statement from President Trump, November 7th, 2020. Okay, that's pretty much when he laid down the gauntlet. Perhaps. So, I don't know. All right, anyway, that was beautiful. Thank you for that. Donald Trump is dead. There were more, he said, that were in there. 1965 is in there. I didn't see Donald Trump's end in there, did y'all? Just saw Donald Trump is dead. But it might be a different gematria calculator he's using too, which would give different stuff. Donald Trump is dead is sure enough in there. And honestly, that's all you need. I mean, that's all I'm ever looking for is the timeline. Let's go to the next. So thank you for that, Michael. A victory rally comes to Donald Trump is dead, blah, blah, blah. Okay. So gave that one twice. Copy and paste that into Gematrix. Donald Trump shot in head like JFK hoax assassination. Oh, key in Christmas star. When you key in Christmas star, another friend told me this. Amy. She's a Facebook friend. Said she follows a lot of stuff to try to get the full narrative. But she goes, "You're my number one." I said, "Well, I better be." It does say Illuminati card game. What else did she say it said? It says the Illuminati. Donald Trump shot in head like JFK hoax. Okay, let's take a look at this. That's a lot. Don John Trump. I don't know. And I did it wrong per what she said another time too. So I did something one time. She looked at the video and she goes, Nope, you didn't do it like I asked. I think the world's a stage really going to start ramping up very soon. Yes. Okay, thanks. You're welcome. Christmas star. You will get Trump hoax assassination. Foretold eliminated card game. All right. Let me see here. We're going to go to your comments. That's what Michael had said. Okay. Trump will be holding his rally on December 5th, Valdosta, Georgia. Valdosta, Georgia comes to 666 and 33 and Trump rally. Wow. It comes to the number of a man, Robert Kennedy, 923. Oh, the 923. Yeah, absolutely. It might be nothing, but Trump has had nearly no public appearances since the election day. He did tweet that he might be back to Georgia twice before the runoff election 1/5/21. We're talking about those Senate elections. All right. So we're going to key in Valdosta, Georgia. Valdosta is spelled the exact way you would think it is. Valdosta, Georgia. Whoops. VALD. Okay, we did. December 7th, God, Vision from God, downloading. Catwoman. It does come to 666. Yeah. As above, so below. 33. A number of a man and 666. Ooh. Wow. That's not spelled correctly. There's a lot of people pushing that Barack Obama's Antichrist. I just do not buy it. Not in any way, shape, form, or size. False prophet? Absolutely could be part of it. Who knows who that is? July 4th, interesting. There's your 923. All right, very good. All right, very interesting. Thank you, Michael. Lou Holtz will receive prejudice from feed him tomorrow. Yeah, I saw that. Lou Holtz. All Illuminati members, folks. Head coach of Notre Dame, you better believe it. Like I told you, yes, I was told by an assistant football coach. I'm a PE coach. So I was working alongside a guy that worked for a college football team as an assistant coach. I asked him about being in the club, having to do with moving up in the college football world. Do you have to be in the club? He said, absolutely. That's all, and that's all I could get out of him was an affirmation, and I didn't want to push it. I'm very respectful to anybody that tells me something. I never reveal their name, and I never reveal even where something was. Other than, in fact, one of the places I worked, and I've worked at a lot of places. $55.33. I think oh yeah, okay. We talked about that one. Advent calendar. That's a good Catholic reference because, you know, those pagan Catholic Advent calendars, it was like every day meant something. It's pretty much how December is going to be. We all think December is going to get absolutely, it's going to get nuts. Talking to a lot of people about this vaccination. I've heard stuff from people literally saying, well, if what's his name? Fauci. If Fauci says it's okay, I'll take it. I'm like, oh my goodness, are you kidding me, Fauci? Fauci with the hidden hand of the Illuminati, right? Fauci showing the hidden hand of the Illuminati. Is that how you spell his name? Fauci. There's some cats showing the hidden hand. There's his hit right there. Like he's standing next to the Antichrist, so he's going, I'm all in. Dog me in these debates however you need to, because we all know you're the guy. And of course, there's Fauci giving you the hidden hand. Didn't Prince William do it, or was it Prince Harry? Prince Harry, hidden hand of the Illuminati. And he like gave devil signs and stuff doing it, giving you the hidden hand, the hidden hand. He's shooting you the devil signs, giving you the hidden hand, standing next to the Antichrist. Well, what the world refers to as the First Lady, and we'll leave it at that. Bah! Yeah. More hidden hand. There ain't no shame in their game. Hey, they're untouchables. The royalty, they're untouchable. Remember when he dressed up in a Nazi outfit? Was it Prince? What's the other one's name? Prince Harry Nazi outfit. Mind Fury. These people don't care, man. They don't care what you know. They don't care what they do. Oh, I was just doing it for a hoax. It was a hoax. It was a hoax. Yeah, whatever. Whatever, dude. You're the man for something. And I don't want this to drag on. So let's wrap it up. Certainly seeing from your coming Catholic background, be aware of this, since December 6th is a date we considered St. Nicholas Day. Really? St. Nicholas is Santa, is Satan. Basically, it's saying it's like Satan Day. December 6th is St. Nicholas Day. Ooh, it is. St. Nicholas Day, December 6th. Oof. Thank you, whoever that was. Excuse me. Oh, that's Jamie. Nice job, Jamie. You should have changed your name to What's Next. And I think she's getting better reception. So about running out of space for December 6th, folks. It's only 3 days away. So Trump literally could be popped on the 5th, rise on the 7th, or die on the 7th. Because remember, 7, 14, 21, 28. Well, 28 don't mean nothing now. I just used the Donnie Darko 28, 6, 42, 12 from the last full moon to use 28th. But we would assume something will go down on the 7th and 28th because of the 14th and 21st. But that's it. I think that's everything. I really appreciate everything y'all do. My Bible study videos are amazing. So quit missing out with 9 views and 11 views compared to my however many videos this will end up getting, because this has got 120. And The Undoing gave us nothing. It gave me nothing. Gave us nothing. Ended up being the dad was the killer. Was the stupid ending. The Mother Nature though thing, that's a big one, y'all. That Mother Nature, that was primo. The lockdowns equal Mother Nature, Mother Earth, Mother God. And it got 138 views. Trump the Antichrist Part 28. Now I'm noticing I'm not growing any more memberships. I fluctuate now between 521 and 526. It goes up, goes down, goes up, goes down, goes up. So the ghost in the machine is holding me at that. The ghost in the machine cannot do that unless that's what unless that's what our Lord sets it at. The God of all things is the shot caller. Satan just does the Lord's bidding. That's the part nobody knows. I mean, those that run the world, they think that Satan, Lucifer, is the good guy, and that our God is the Satan, and that our God made this creation, but he had a mother. It's Gnosticism. But he thinks he's the only God, and he really screwed this place up, and they're going to come fix it. His mother's going to come fix it. That's the lie. That's what they all believe. And they're handed over to that, like I was handed over to astrology. So it is what it is. Let's go ahead and take a look real quick and watch Jupiter let's watch Jupiter get closer and closer. Planets in astrology, astro.com.
Here is information from the planets today.
Current planets. Of course, the moon's in Cancer, sun's in Sag. Venus and Mars, they're about to be at 17 degrees apiece. They're about to line up, but it's going to be, that's not a good alignment. Ooh, there it is. Jupiter and Saturn. 26 degrees Capricorn, 28 degrees Capricorn. Neither is in retrograde, so they're going to keep going up. So are they going to go bang, bang at like 29 degrees? Because, that's like 18 days away. And that's going to move up one more degree. And because Jupiter is closer, so it moves faster. Well, what they call closer to the sun, it's closer to us. The Earth is the center of our little world. That's under the firmament. There is no outer space. There's no infinity. So, and of course, Uranus would move even slower. Then Neptune moves even slower, and Pluto moves even slower. So these wandering stars move at different speeds. And I'm sure Satan taught them that since they move at different speeds, to then act like they are out in this universe orbiting the sun. So Jupiter simply moves faster, a little faster. So when the conjunction, but anyway, I'm getting 120 views versus 9 or 10. Y'all are missing out on these Bible studies. But that's the Lord's will. Whoever's meant to watch them watches them. That's the Lord's doing. Sorry.
Here's the definition of sorry. Feeling distress, especially through sympathy with someone else's misfortune.
Jupiter, Saturn conjunction in Capricorn, 29 degrees. Let me find it for you real quick so I don't waste your time. The Saturn-Jupiter conjunction will be in what sign and in what degree?
According to Bustle, Saturn will enter Aquarius for the first time in decades on December 17th, and Jupiter will follow 2 days later, so on December 21st, when they align at 0 degrees of Aquarius to form the Great Conjunction 2020, it's a big deal.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. So I told y'all it would probably be at 29 degrees. Remember, it goes 0 through 29. I told you this 30 degree, it's every 30 degrees, 30, 30, 30, 30, 30. 30 times 12 is 360. They call it a 360-degree orbit. And we know it's just the wheel in the sky right above us. It's nothing more, nothing less. So it's going to be in Aquarius. This is the dawning of the age of Aquarius. Now, the age of Aquarius was talking about, by the way, there's not another great conjunction until October 31st, 2040, which there ain't going to be no October 31st. November 5th, 2040. So not since 1623 have we had one like we're having. Aquarius, it's going to be at 0 degrees in Aquarius. What is the age of Aquarius?
According to Wikipedia, the age of Aquarius, in astrology, is either the current or forthcoming astrological age, depending on the method of calculation.
(2,160 years. 216 is 6 times 6 times 6. It's 216. They added the 0. How quaint. When did the age of Aquarius begin? '88 official constellations. 88 Trump. See, we've been told that the stars, sun, moon, and stars are all telling the story of Christ. But they're saying it's Antichrist. The edge established between Pisces and Aquarius officially locates the beginning of the Aquarian age, 2600 CE. Astrologers explain why the second half of 2020 will be even more. We are in the beginning of a new age. Astrologers explain why the second half of 2020 will be even more chaotic. You don't need an astrologer to tell you blah, 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 blah. The Great Conjunction. There it is, the Great Conjunction and the Age of Aquarius. People have been talking about and singing about the dawning of the Age of Aquarius for decades now. And many astrologers believe that monumental Great Conjunction taking place on December 21st, 2020 is the cosmic event that it's officially heralding in. Knew it. On that date, the two largest planets from the solar system, Jupiter and Saturn, known as Great Benefic, the greater Malefic planets, respectively, will align in the sign of Aquarius for the first time in nearly 400 years. Both Jupiter and Saturn represent social issues in our lives and relate to authority and leadership. They only form a conjunction aspect every couple of decades. So when they do, it's a big deal. but it hasn't happened in Aquarius in 400 years. Some serious shifts. In December of 2020, we are all in for the beginning of a new age. And it's coming in on the winter solstice. The winter solstice in paganism. Yule is the pagan and Wiccan celebration of the winter solstice. That is so, yeah, the Yule log, all of it. It's all paganism. Winter solstice. It is one of the oldest winter celebrations in the world. Ancient peoples were hunters and spent most of their time outdoors. Yule, Wikipedia, winter solstice, Wicca, pagan. What's so funny is real pagans, they know Christmas is pagan, but you try to tell it to so-called Christians, they don't want to hear it. I could bring 7 pagans into one Christian's house and I can have those 7 pagans sit there and explain to them every single part of all the paganism involved in Christmas. And before they say, get out of my house, let's just say we tied them down and we gagged them. They couldn't say it. All I could do was listen. And then we untied them and we took off their gag. And they would say, get out of my house. I'm still celebrating. I'm celebrating Jesus' birthday. That's all they'll tell you. Because the Lord hasn't given them his truth, which is coming out of the world. That's the first truth that you start to receive. You start coming out of things. I quit having premarital sex before in 2012. The Lord didn't show me the truth about election predestination until 2017. What comes first? Yeah, coming out of the world comes first. Coming out of the world comes first. Truth comes later. At least it did with me. So, yeah. So it's a very evil, and then we all know the song, but maybe we don't. Aquarius song, 1964. It was 66, 67. Aquarius, let the sunshine in. Aquarius, let the sunshine in. YouTube.
Here's a matching video.
Folks, the fifth dimension, when I was born in 61. When I was hearing this music as a little kid, this was my favorite music. 6-year-old, 7-year-old, 8-year-old, 9-year-old. One of them did, one song they did was one.
Stop taking it about.
One less bell to answer. It was like a love song, talking about a breakup. Oh, just broke my heart as a little kid. It broke my heart. Boy, you're going to get a copyright strike, boy. So I got to be careful how I craft this. The moon is in the 7th house in Jupiter. Now, I wonder if the moon will be in Trump's 7th house. With my astrology background, surely I can figure that out. We would... Trump's natal chart. I have that somewhere. Hang on. I think I got it saved somewhere. Let's just go with it. Donald Trump's natal chart. I just want to look at the pie. I just want to look at his houses. First house, seventh house of Trump. Aquarius. No. Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer. Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Aquarius. Why is it Aquarius, Aquarius? His seventh house. The moon. What will the moon be in? Oh, well, the moon won't be in Aquarius until I think it'll be in Pisces then. Well, there's Pisces. That's interesting. Let's see if it says Trump's houses. Sun in 10th house. Let's see if it gives us his houses. Uranus in 10th house. He has nothing in his 7th house. Like you won't see anything in his 7th house. But I hope it tells me what the houses are in the report. Nope. Okay, Saturn is in his 11th house. Let's just use that. Where is Saturn? There's a lot of planets. Let's find one there. Trump was born with a moon. Hang on a second. We're getting warm. We're getting warm here. Let me pause for a moment. I want to figure this out for you. Wow. Okay. This is getting pretty freaky. Reason why I had Aquarius twice, they overlap. You see these lines? This line does not match up with this perforated line. So Pisces is in his 7th and 8th house. This is his natal chart. He has a Leo rising, it looks like. Folks, when you get to the 7th house, the moon, look, the new moon is December 14th. It's going to be in Sagittarius. It goes from Sagittarius to Capricorn to Aquarius to Pisces. It's still it's in Aquarius right there. I think on the 21st, astrological phases of the moon, December 2020. Watch this. Y'all. If the moon is in his 7th house on the 21st, that's going to be freaky. It's in Pisces. It's going to be in his 7th house. Now, that's a 1 in 12 chance, so that could be a coincidence. So we're going to have to look at the other planets of the song. Let's just go to the lyrics. Aquarius, let the sun shine in. Lyrics. That's weird. This is so weird. Are we living in the weirdest time or what? When Trump's moon is in his 7th house, and Jupiter aligns with Mars. Is his Jupiter lining up with Mars? Then peace will guide the planets and love will steer the stars to the dawning of the age of Aquarius. Let's see if his Jupiter, where will Jupiter be? Jupiter's going to be in the first degree of Aquarius because it's lining up with Saturn. Let's see if his Mars, where is his Mars? His Mars is in Leo. When he was born, Jupiter was in 17, it was in Libra. Let's see if Mars is going to be in Libra at the astro.com site. No. So those lyrics are not about Donald Trump. But the moon part matched. He is the moon child. I don't know. So that's a reach. All right. Well, we'll get into more of this later, or not, or in all, as one of my students used to say about a decade ago. Well, I don't know, when was that? About 2014-ish. So they're both in Capricorn. They're going to line up right at 0 degrees Aquarius. Mars will be in Aries. Scorpio's in Venus. Water to fire. Yeah, and they're not in the same element or any of that. That will go 29 degrees. What will the sun be? I wonder what the sun will be in on the winter solstice. Is that, yeah, because that's when it changes into Capricorn. So 12 and 29, 17 days. 17 days from today is the 20th. So yeah, it matches up perfectly. That is when the winter solstice goes winter solstice. All right. Exact time of winter solstice, December 2020.
According to Old Farmer's Almanac, in 2020, the winter solstice arrives on Monday, December 21st, 5:02 a.m. Est, marking the first day of winter in the Northern Hemisphere.
So right at 5:02 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, the sun will go from Sagittarius to Capricorn. Okay. All right, that's it. I'm just overthinking stuff. I'm sorry. All right, love y'all. Thank you for everything, by the way. Look for my Bible studies. Subscribe to them, T. Stokes Daily Bible Studies, and watch them. Love you.